Shalom family, this is Grammy Yah. Today we will be opening number 10 cans, you guys, and putting them in quart-sized jars, or you can put them in pint-sized jars. But if I had to open this now, there is no way me and my husband could eat this. So I'm gonna put it in jars where it will be the right size for dinner. All right. And so you probably asking me, why did you buy such big cans? I've been prepping since 2019, you guys, and things are expiring. So with this particular one is said sell by date August 2023. Canned foods last 2 to 3 years past the expiration date. But this is say sell by date August of 2023. So it's good. So I've already opened one can and I drained the water off of it and I just rinse a little bit with my water. All right. And so this is so simple. So today we will be using quart-sized jars. I will be using my salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of pepper. But you can use what you want to use, any type of seasonings, or you can just put no seasoning at all and like it like that. But I like a little seasoning, and I might use some just like ham as well. But in the beginning, I'm just going to use the salt, the garlic powder, the onion powder, and a little bit of black pepper. And they taste delicious. And you can use water, but I'm a person of flavor. I will be using some vegetable broth in my jars today. Yes. But if you don't have vegetable broth, you can use any type of liquid that to your liking. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is make sure these are drained. These are pre-cooked. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it because I've already done a canner full. Even though they look like they cook, they are pre-cooked. I mean, you could eat them just like this if you wanted to. But I've noticed that when I put them in my jars, they did swell a little. So we're going to keep it a little under the 1-inch headspace because they will continue on cooking. So let me get it all set up and I'm going to put them in the jars and I'm going to show you what I do. What I'm going to do first is I am going to put my seasonings in first. You need a funnel. I'm going to put a heaping teaspoon of, what was this? Garlic powder. A heaping teaspoon of onion powder. And a teaspoon of Himalayan pink sea salt. And then I'm just going to add maybe like 1/8 of some black pepper. And that's it as far as my seasonings, you guys. And so now I'm just going to take my green beans. This is just one can. The two cans should give me at least 6 to 7 jars of quart-sized jars. All right. And I am spilling. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap the bottom. And remember I said that I will not be putting it at the 1-inch headspace. You see where it is? It's a little below the 1-inch headspace because they will swell. All right? Just that easy. I'm going to do another one. And this is the time, because they've been in the can, you can look at them to see, because sometimes they have stems in them. And we don't want the stems. All right. There you go. And we just tap the bottom. That's it. All right. Shake up my vegetable broth. And I'm going to pour this in to my quart-sized jar, leaving a 1-inch headspace. And we're going to have to debubble. All righty. Take my debubbler and just go down the sides. All right, just go around. You can go down the middle because we want to get the air bubbles out of here. And the same with this one. Just debubble. I don't know if you can see all those bubbles coming up to the top. Like I said, you can add whatever seasons that you like. A lot of times when you debubble, you lose some of your headspace. All right? And you just put it right back up to the 1-inch headspace. Give me a paper towel. And I forgot to get my vinegar. And we're just going to take the vinegar, dip your paper towel in the vinegar, and just clean off the rims of your jars. And as you clean it off the rims of your jars, just make sure that you don't feel any nicks or any cracks. If you do, change your jars. All right? That's it. And so now what we're going to do, we're just going to put the lid on it and the ring, fingertip tight, the lid and the ring, fingertip tight. And that's it. And these are ready to go into the canner. But let me show you this right here. This is one that I canned about 2 weeks ago, right? And it's in a pint-sized jar because I wasn't able to fill a quart-sized jar up with 2. But what I'm going to do is, if you can see this, I have put it at the 1-inch headspace and it's a little over. And I know a lot of you guys probably like, Grammy, since it's already pre-cooked, are they going to be mushy? No, they're not. Matter of fact, I will open this one up for you after I get everything situated so you can see that it's not mushy. And it went in the canner with the quart-sized jars. And with the quart-sized jars, it's 25 minutes. So this was a pint-sized jar and it went for the 25-minute ride. But I'm going to show you that it's not mushy at all. All right. So let me get these cans, these jars all filled up, and I'll see you at the canner. All right, you guys, I just wanted to give you a little information. Like I said, I've been stocking up since 2019, 2020, and I know I probably got this can for no more than $4. Don't tell me what the price is now because I don't want to hear it. But anyway, this is 6.3 pounds, you guys. 101 ounces. All right. So, everybody knows that canned food lasts longer than the expiration date or sell-by date. I'm doing this to prolong the life, and I'm breaking it down where it be nice dinner size jars. All right. And so if you've been prepping as long as I have, and you look at your little cans, this is the 14.5 ounce can. And if you notice that the expiration date is way past, you can open up these little cans and do the same thing. You can just rejar. That's it. And so what I'm going to do is I was able to get 7 quart-sized jars from 2 of these cans, you guys. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm gonna make sure that I put my measurements and how many boxes of vegetable broth that I put into my jars. All right. And once we get settled, I'm going to open this and I'll bring you back at the canner. Like I said, 7 quart-sized jars, you guys. And you can see my seasonings on the bottom. And my canner, my water is room temperature. And my jars are room temperature. My green beans are room temperature. My broth was room temperature. I am working with a Presto 23-quart canner, and I'm able to get 7 quart-sized jars into my canner. And I believe that is standard. All right? So now I'm going to add, oops, I spilled some vinegar. About 2 tablespoons of vinegar into my water because I have hard water. So if you have hard water, you want to add vinegar to your water, because if you don't and you have hard water, it's going to make your jars come out cloudy, and then you have to do like extra scrubbing, and anybody got time for that. So now with the Presto 23-quart canner, this is very important. You want to look through this vent pipe, make sure you can see straight through this vent pipe. Make sure this go up and down. Make sure your dowel is on there tight. Make sure your rubber gasket is up in there snug. And you want to turn it to the side and turn one way and turn the other towards you and turn one away from you, all right? And if that is tight, you're ready to go. But if that wasn't tight, your canner will not come up to pressure. So that is very important, all right? So I'm just going to put my top on. Make sure it's in the middle of my eye. And I'm going to turn my canner on medium high. All right. And once this comes up to pressure, you guys, this little vent pipe right here will start to shoot steam steady for 10 minutes. Once this starts to shoot steam steady for 10 minutes, I'll bring you back. Vent pipe has been shooting steam for 10 minutes steady. Put my weight regulator on it. Now I'll have to wait until my canner comes up to 10 pounds of pressure. For my elevation, I need 10. That button right there is up. That means my canner is locked. I will bring you back once my canner reaches 10. If you do not know your elevation, just Google it. I have reached 10 pounds of pressure. Now I will set my timer for 25 minutes because I have quart-sized jars. If they were pint-sized jars, it will be just 20 minutes. I will now dial my heat back just a tad, and I will keep it between 10 and 11. And after 25 minutes, I will turn my heat off, and I will wait for that button right there to fall. And that will let me know that my canner is safe to open. While we're waiting for my canner to come down from pressure, I'm going to shake up these green beans. I told you I was going to bring you back so we can taste them. Did you hear that? They were sealed. I don't know. I always sniff my food. So here we go. And I'm going to put them in this pot and I will heat them up. And I really don't want to eat it cold, but I just want to show you guys. Look, it is not mushy. All right. So I'm going to heat this up and I'm going to plate it for you guys. It's been about 15 minutes since my canner has come down from pressure. Take my weight regulator off, unscrew my top, and I'm going to lift it up away from me so some of the steam can go out. Woo! And did you see all that water? That's steam. So you want to make sure that you have shoes on. Oh my goodness, you guys, these string beans, they smell so delicious. Now I'm going to take this top and I'm going to run it to the sink, but I'm going to take it off away from me. All righty. Here we go. I'm going to take a couple of them out so you guys can see it. Voila. Look at that. They are still intact, you guys. No mushiness at all. Okay? So don't let nobody tell you that they're going to be mushy. And before I take those out, hey, you guys, have you hit that subscription button? If you haven't, please do so. Now, I am going to show you my plate with my string beans. There are my string beans. I added a little just like ham because there was no meat added. I used the just like ham seasoning. I will leave that in the description box. Here we go. Look, it is intact, you guys. There you go. So delicious. Intact. So I'm going to continue on getting these jars out, and I'll bring you back. Voila. 7 delicious quart-sized jars of string beans, you guys. So I just want to let you know that do not throw away your canned foods, you guys. That's expired. Just recan it. All right? I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit like, share, and subscribe. I do this for you guys. I do. And y'all know I love you. But guess what? I love the Most High more. Shalom.